smoky bar tucked between forgotten streets and forgotten lives. The air was thick with stale beer and regret. Neon lights flickered like dying stars. He sat alone, one hand gripping a near-empty whiskey glass, the other trembling over a cracked phone screen. The red line was diving again. He stared at it, Bitcoin futures bleeding out before his eyes. His last leverage trade, the all-or-nothing bet, and he had chosen all, like a fool. Coxa ran a hand through his disheveled hair, jaw clenched. Everything was slipping. His apartment, his car, even his dignity. He had once lectured others about smart trading and risk management. Now here he was, broke, in debt, with a phone full of ignored calls from lenders, and Amelia, the one person who once believed in him. He took a long sip, wincing as the burn hit his throat. A voice echoed in his mind. One more reckless move, Coxa, and you'll lose more than money. You'll lose me. Amelia's voice, soft, steady, gone, just like his portfolio. Suddenly, the bar door creaked open. A gust of cold wind swept through. No one looked up except Coxa. A man entered, tall, tailored coat, sunglasses indoors. He did not belong. He walked with a predator's grace and sat right beside frustrated Coxa, uninvited. You're watching the red line, the stranger said without looking, his voice smooth, calculated. Let me guess. High leverage, low margin. Now you're drowning. Coxa raised an eyebrow. You are? Some kind of trading shrink? I'm someone who doesn't believe in luck, only systems, the man replied, placing a black flash drive on the bar. And I know exactly what you need. Jake gave a tired laugh. Unless that drive prints money or time, I'm not interested. It's better, the man said, finally turning toward Coxa. It is an access, a system, underground, untraceable, beyond regulation, beyond reality. Coxa blinked like one in daze. What are you talking about, he asked. The man leaned closer. The Crypto Underworld, a network where real power plays. You don't just make money, you control it. No rules, no safety nets, only results. Coxa looked at the drive, then back at the stranger, his gut twisted. This had scam written all over it, but so did the rest of his life. What's the catch? Coxa asked. The man smirked. The catch is, you only get one shot. He slid the flash drive toward Coxa and stood. Plug it in, or don't. But if you want to stop losing, you know where to start. With that, the man walked out into the night. Coxa stared at the flash drive. His heart pounded. Every instinct told him to walk away. But his finger hovered over it, tempted. The red line blinked again, another drop. Coxa reached for the drive. Displayed a graph of glowing nodes connected by pulsating lines, an eerie digital map of unknown entities exchanging value, data, and influence. Operations was locked behind a passcode prompt. Coxa hesitated. The temptation to explore was almost unbearable. He decided to test the waters first. He clicked on ShadowX. A pop-up appeared. Market volatility high, trading recommended only for authorized members. Authorized members? He was an initiate, wasn't he? He felt a ping on the bottom corner. A message. Welcome, Coxa. Access level initiate. Upgrade available through first successful trade. Type trade to proceed. His fingers trembled as he typed trade and hit enter. Suddenly, the screen exploded with data. Charts, predictions, and alerts flashed rapidly. A robotic voice, calm and unemotional, spoke through his speaker saying, Welcome to the Crypto Underworld trading system. Your first task, identify the optimal trade within the next 30 seconds. Successful trades increase your access level. Failure results in system lockout. Cox's mind raced. This was no ordinary simulation. This was a live trade, a real bet on the unknown. He scanned the volatile tokens. ShadowX was dropping fast. Phantom Coin was spiking wildly. Null chain stable but with low liquidity. He knew he couldn't afford mistakes. 30 seconds ticked down. With a sudden decision, Coxa clicked BUI on Phantom Coin, betting on a short-term spike. The robotic voice announced, Trade submitted, evaluating. His screen flashed. For a moment, nothing, few seconds passed. Then minutes, but it seems to Coxa like hours. Then numbers surged. Phantom Coin shot up 18% in minutes. His account balance jumped. A notification popped. Congratulations, Initiate Coxa. Access level upgraded to Agent. New tabs unlocked. Intelligence and missions. His pulse raced. This was real. Too real. The Intelligence tab revealed encrypted reports on global market manipulations, secret wallet addresses linked to shadow groups, and hints about ghost traders moving millions in seconds. The Missions tab listed assignments, some suspicious, others clearly illegal. Disrupt rival traders' network. Extract sensitive data from financial firm. Recruit new members with specialized skills. Coxa swallowed hard. He wasn't sure if he'd just joined a secret society or a crime syndicate. He needed help. He picked up his phone and called Zane, his hacker friend who lived in a converted van full of servers and screens on the city's outskirts. Zane, Coxa whispered. You won't believe what I found, Zane. Coxa, what is it? What did you find? Coxa, I found something that could change my entire life and career. This isn't just a trading platform, it's something else. Bigger. The voice on the other end was cautious but intrigued. Send me the details, screenshots, everything. If this is legit, we're in for one hell of a ride. Back in his apartment, Coxa explored the Missions tab. The first mission seemed manageable. Monitor competitors' crypto flows, report irregularities. He hesitated. This wasn't just trading, it was spying. Still, the lure of power, money, and redemption pushed him forward. He accepted. The next hours blurred. Coxa traced hidden transactions through dark blockchain explorers, piecing together a complex web of money laundering and market manipulation. He sent his report through the system. Instantly, he received encrypted thanks and a new order. Prepare for infiltration. Target, Blacknet Exchange. Objective, obtain private keys. Coxa's stomach twisted. Blacknet Exchange was a notorious darknet marketplace rumored to control millions in crypto assets. This was no game. The line between trader and operative was blurring. Coxa looked at his phone. A text from Amelia popped up. Call me. Urgent. His mind raced. Was she onto this? Was she in danger? He took a deep breath. This was only the beginning. Coxa stared at the screen. The words, obtain private keys, target, Blacknet Exchange, glowing like a loaded gun, pointed at his future. Then buzz, a text from Amelia. Call me. Urgent. He froze. How does she always sense when I'm about to do something crazy? He snatched the phone. Her voice came through almost immediately. Tight. Urgent. Coxa, what the hell are you into? What do you mean? I've been following some darknet chatter. Something called Phantom Protocol just activated, and your alias came up. Coxa Crypt. You're not just trading anymore, are you? He hesitated. Silence was an answer in itself. I knew it, she whispered. You're in something way bigger than you realize. Whatever system you're using, it's drawing heat, real heat, feds, merc groups, private cyber war outfits. Coxa looked at his screen, the system calmly awaiting his confirmation to begin the Blacknet infiltration. I'm fine, he said. I know what I'm doing. No, you don't, she snapped. This isn't like losing your portfolio. These people don't bankrupt you, they erase you. He paused. You're right, he said, but if I can pull this off, I won't just be back on top. I'll be untouchable. Another long pause. Then she said softly, just don't forget who you are while chasing that ghost. She hung up. Back at his screen, Cox's jaw set. Blacknet infiltration begins in 4:59. 4:58. He clicked confirm. The system responded immediately, unlocking a toolset that looked nothing like traditional trading software. Instead of candles and trend lines, he saw Quantum Snare, a key decryptor, mirror node, to hide his IP from darknet tracking systems, Cold Pulse, a wallet monitoring tool that traced movement of illegal funds. He plugged in his encrypted USB node and ran mirror node. The entire interface shifted, background darkened. Strings of unseen code flickered like veins through a digital body. You are now operating under GhostNet protocol. Cox's monitor showed a black screen with only coordinates, backdoors, and moving crypto assets, most pegged to shell wallets. He found the target. Blacknet Exchange, wallet cluster, 34A1BN. Objective? Gain access to seed phrase of a cold wallet suspected to control laundering paths for over $15. $2 million USD worth of assets. No stealing, no transferring. Just trace and extract the phrase, easy in theory, insane in reality. He reached out to Zane, his off-grid hacker friend. Within minutes, they were on a shared encrypted line. Bro? Blacknet? Zane hissed. That's next-level suicide. They already know my name. I'm already in. I just need backup. Zane sighed. Fine, but if we die digitally, I'm haunting your blockchain wallet. Together, they triangulated an entry node through 3 anonymous relays. Coxa launched Quantum Snare. The program began probing for weak points in Blacknet's encryption system. The resistance was immediate. Layers of fake IPs, decoy wallets, even audio feedback loops that tried to crash his RAM. But Coxa pushed forward, his fingers steady on the keyboard. Zane watched from his end. Man, this is wild. They're defending like a central bank. What's even in that wallet? Power, Coxa muttered. The kind that changes lives. 30 minutes in, a breakthrough. Quantum Snare latched onto about a sliver of old code, possibly a leftover from a past breach attempt. It expanded the crack into a hole. Inside. Then, another buzz, not from the system, from his phone. A new message, unmarked sender, just a file. File name, Amelia Crosslog, AVA. Subject line, careful who you trust. His stomach dropped. They weren't just watching him, they were watching her. Wallet access, granted. Transfer, locked. Read permissions, active, seed. Phrase fragment, 3 of 12 words visible. Zane whistled. You just walked into a dragon's lair, my guy. They activated cold pulse mapping movements in and out of the wallet. Suddenly, an alert. Intrusion detected. The system flashed. You are being traced. Exit or engage defense protocol. Zane yelled. They're pinging back. They're sending trackers through the open port. You've got seconds. But Coxa didn't back down. He clicked engage defense and hit extract seed. The system hissed like it was alive. Then, seed phrase unlocked. All 12 words revealed for a flash moment before the wallet slammed shut. Success. But then, something darker. The screen went black, and a new message appeared in deep red. Welcome to the Underworld, Operative Crypt. You've crossed the black line. The monitor flickered back on. Coxa sat frozen, his heart racing. Zane whispered, that wasn't just a system alert, that was a mark. They've logged you. Coxa disconnected instantly, yanked the drive out, and stared at his reflection in the dark screen. He wasn't just a player anymore, he was on the board, a pawn, or maybe a rising king. She leaned closer to her laptop screen, eyes scanning fast. The trace on Coxa's alias had led her to something odd, an old abandoned server called ArcVault. It was listed as defunct, but deep beneath the server logs, she found something. An encrypted ID tag. Tag Crypt02X. Her jaw tightened. Coxa's system didn't just give him missions, it assigned him a code. She reached out to a contact. Marco, a former cybersecurity operative, now turned rogue. ArcVault, he said over voice. That's ghost tech, used to store stolen AI experiments and crypto black ops in 2019. Shut down. Or so we thought. Amelia's voice was flat. It's not shut down. It's live, and my guy is in it. Marco cursed. If it's back online, you're playing with fire, the kind that burns from the inside out. Amelia nodded slowly. Then I'll need a flame-proof plan. Back at his hideout, Coxa inserted the drive into a clean device and decrypted the seed phrase he stole in episode 3. The wallet opened, a cold storage vault with precise transaction logs, each one linked to off-grid assets, gun shipments, deep-sea data servers, private drones, AI botnets. This wasn't just about money. Blacknet was building something bigger. Coxa stared at the screen, fists clenched. The file name blinked again. Amelia Crosslog, AVI. Subject, careful who you trust. His gut twisted. They weren't just tracking